Oh my gosh, our next comic, he is so funny. He's one of my favorite comedians in town. Make some noise for Brendo, Creecy!
Oh yeah! Give it up for Julia and Rochelle. Give it up for Ron Funches. I'm so excited. I just wanted to say real quick, 4 years ago, some of you might recognize me from a missing poster. I kind of had a moment during COVID. Ron was one of the people that helped bring me back, so I'm so excited to be here with him. Like I said, I'm a proud sad boy. Not to be confused with a sad proud boy, because they should be sad. They should be so sad. I was diagnosed with depression when I was 12. I know that sounds super young, but it was 1992. I was listening to a lot of Guns N' Roses, writing the lyrics in my Trapper Keeper, and my mom found it. And she was like, oh no, oh no. My son is trapped in the cold November rain. We better lock him up. Thankfully, my dad swooped in and was like, slow your roll, Gail. Let's just get him some therapy. It's a lot cheaper, less traumatizing than the psych ward. He was right. So yeah, I get a new diagnosis every 10 years. 20, anxiety. 30, ADHD. 40, PTSD. Holy shit, right? Ooh. Sorry. I collected all the wrong letters. None of the good ones. No MBA, no PhD. I just used a ton of THC. Yeah. And that and shame were how I coped. But yeah, I even got diagnosed with Asperger's once. Where my spectrum's at. Hell yeah. I even got diagnosed with Asperger's. This doctor didn't know what to do with me, so he's like, take this test. And then he was like, oh man. You're on the bubble for this, but you have so much other stuff going on, which I just listed. We're gonna table it. We're gonna table it. And that was 20 years ago, so, ooh. And then in the meantime, they removed Asperger's from the diagnostic manual. Does anybody know why? Nazi! It's always a Nazi. Dr. Asperger was a Nazi. All these kids out there are like, I'm an Asperger's kid, I'm an Asperger's kid. It's like, no, you're not, kid. You don't want to know what happened to them. Oh. And it's like, I'm on the spectrum now, whoop-de-doo. Most of Portland comedy is. I mean, come on, I'm not special. And it's like, oh, you can't make eye contact that well, so what? Oh, you spend thousands of dollars on WrestleMania tickets. That's between me and Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr. That guy sucks, and I can't stop giving him money, and his stupid son-in-law. Can't stop giving him money, won't stop. I, as a queer person, where my queers at? I now understand the Chick-fil-A conundrum. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. And it's like, I even one time, I was having a manic episode, and I saw a commercial for WWE Fantasy Camp. So I took out a $3,000 personal loan so I could go. Worth it. Got to go to the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Met all the wrestlers. Got to watch them work out for an hour. That alone was worth $1,000 of the dollars. And then, so it was me, 8 rich dudes who did this kind of stuff all the time. and a Make-A-Wish kid. He was my friend. R.I.P. Aww. He lived his best life. So it was me and all those people there, and I get to meet my favorite wrestler. I got to have breakfast with him. His name's Shinsuke Nakamura. He's my favorite. He's the best. Look him up. And he was like, Brendan, you don't seem like a Make-A-Wish kid. Are you rich? And I'm like, no, I'm just a sad boy. And then he was like, well, you know, when I get sad, I go surfing. I don't spend a lot of money on trips. And I'm like, that's nice, Shinny. But my dad surfed every day and he's dead. And then he was like, oh no, you are a sad boy. Give me a hug. And we hugged and it was the best hug of my life. All right, thank you so much. My name's Brendan. I got stickers. Come see me after.
One more time for Brendan Creecy, my favorite sad boy. Please follow Brendan on Instagram at Brendo Man, at Brendo Man. Again, everybody's info will be at the volunteer desk.